It's time to spread the Easter cheer, aka Resurrection Sunday, while playing in not one, but two, the deadliest and the bonkerooning FV215B183. Alright, we are going to be waiting on into the queue system right here. It's just going to be a beautiful day. We are currently harvesting food right now by the time that I am recording this video. So let's see if the Easter Bunny's luck is going to be on our side, and we are going to be deteriorating our enemies' hit points without a hassle. So here we are, loaded on into game number 1. Let's see what they got. Looks like they got double 4005s that are not in tune. That's actually quite crazy. So, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna mosey our way wherever the enemies could be lurking at. So, yes, I guess we're gonna be going to the right side then, as it looks like everybody else is going to be doing such along with that. Alright. So we're going to be moving on forward then. Looks like they got a couple of mediums that are going to be pushing on out all the way. Like that guy. And there's 1,200 hit points deducted out of his vehicle already. And he's already out of the game. We love yellowing mediums, especially those ones right there. Alright, so we're going to be... Let's see if this AMX is going to poke on out next up. Ooh, let's see. Oh, I know he wants to. Oh, here he comes. Uh-oh. Okay, I was going to say, bro. All right, well, there's a Super Conqueror off to the far side, and there's a Bat Chat as well, I should say. So, and he's dead. 1,700 damage, buddy. Fear the mighty twin 183s. Yes. All right, reloading once again. We're going to mosey our way up right on over here. Let's see, Mr. 4005. Oh, he's not going to poke on out the slightest bit, but we got the other one. 1,274 deducted out of his vehicle. And what more can you ask for apart from that? So we're going to mosey our way up over here then, right over towards the Super Conqueror, and let's see what damage results we can put as apart from that. So I'm hoping he's going to move on forward, because I would love to get another fairly solid love tap into his tank. Oh, please, good sir, that would be... Oh, that's the worst shot that I've ever put up as apart from that. Well, no Camo Joe for the clutch right there. And what more can I ask for? That was an insane game right there, showing that the Easter spirit is indeed with us for the most part. And that is going to be an instant top on the team in that regards. Alright, so we are going to ready on up once again, and let's see what we can do as apart from our second battle. Don't mind me, I had some beer before this battle, so I am actually quite ecstatically happy at the moment, as you can clearly tell, and I have family coming over sooner or later, so we're gonna mosey our way into battle number 2. Let's see what they got. Another 4005 and an E4 along with that, so let's see what we can do as apart from the second battle. Oh, and we already loaded. That's kind of unique. So, we're going to mosey our way towards the right then with my fellow Daddy, No Camo Joe. And let's see what we can do as apart from that. Let us move then, Papacita. Ha 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 ha. Alright, we got the WZ121 right off towards the far backside. My Dati is currently not spotted at the moment, which is kind of crazy. So, let's see if this little stinker is going to decide to mosey his way all the way. Which it looks like it might be the case, but just to be sure, we're going to stay put right here. And then just kind of wait on out to see what stink munchkins they would have lurking off in the back. Which it looks like is a lot of them, so... And it looks like they're going to be pushing on upwards while at that. Oh, we got the Marat already spotted right off over there. And there's 1,300 hit points already deducted out of his tank. Ooh, that is a fairly solid damage outcome as apart from that. The unfortunate part is that my daddy might be cleared in the process, which is unfortunate. So, we're going to reload once again. And we're going to get 1,300 hit points out of that WZ right there. Lickety split. And then we're just going to back on up fairly slowly. Or we could possibly maybe get to tap into the SP2 real quick after he clears my dad. So 3, 2, 1. For 993, I could honestly care less about that. So we're going to back on up then, shall we? And then we're going to reload our clip once again. I could honestly care less if this SP2 comes and high rolls it. Wow, that's actually quite crazy. Nobody ever receives that kind of luck in that vehicle. But nonetheless, this is still going to be a thoughtful victory as apart from that. And we were able to break past 3,000 damage for a second time. Yay! Victory number 2 in the history books. Whoa! So amazing of a result. Oh, yes. Give me that 3,600 damage. Oh, yes. So we are going to plop on into game number 3 then. And let's see if we can do just as good a result with the Easter Bunny spirits on our side. Oh, my heart is racing so fast. Oh, it's an Easter miracle, like holy cow. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing. Alright, let's just hope that this battle queue system is not going to take 5 billion years for us to get into another battle. I shall look at my phone. Oh god, that's not something I want to see. Oh, get that shit out of my face. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh, that almost made me just sneeze my brains out, because holy cow, were those things ginormous. And I mean big baroons. Okay. Well, it's gonna take us years in order to get into the final game of this big bonkeroni session times 3, and clearly my voice is gone. And that is no valid reason as to continuously suffer in this godforsaken mighty king of the Bonkaroos. And my talking really has done the job well done, as Wargaming was like, okay, fine, we'll put you in a game, for frick's sake. And it looks like they have a Type 5 with us. Whoa, crazy. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and mosey our way. Let's see if this guy is going to follow us. If that is going to be the case. Ooh, and it looks like that it is. Oh, never mind. I guess we're all going one side. That's a beautiful outcome. Okay, so let us mosey on through right over here. Looks like they got a 30B off towards the side. And it looks like they have a T100 LT while at that as well. Let's see, can I outspot this AMX 30B maybe? Or maybe we can lurk on forward just a little bit and maybe get a nice little love tap into maybe this enemy TV penis right there. I would love to poke that little puny turret of his out. So let us wait. Oh, it looks like he moseys on down. Well, that's a fair enough play, good sir. We got the T100 LT right off to the side. And we got Mr. 30B, who looks like he wants to get absolutely kerchunkered at that. And we barely missed him. That is kind of unfortunate, but it looks like that we are taking care of the side fairly solid. So we're going to continue to mosey our way forward right before any of these stink munchkins decide to want to flank directly right behind us. Alright, so we're gonna mosey on through. We got Mr. TV Penis off to the side. Let's see if we can maybe get a nice little love tap into his vehicle real quick if he is still spotted. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. And we got Mr. 263 off to the side while at that too. So we're gonna kind of wait right here and see if this guy's gonna poke. However, we got Mr. VK coming off towards the far side as well. So, I'm actually not gonna poke that. Oh, we baited the show. Beautiful outcome. Oh, Mr. 263 wants to come on out then. And there's a 1400 damage right out of his vehicular. We got the WZ. Oh, we bounced us. Wow. What a solid outcome as apart from that. Holy shit. I cannot believe that I got away with a 1400 damage smackaroni. That's actually quite insane to even think about. However, my Dante is the first one dead, which is also kind of unfortunate. So we're gonna back on up then and see what we can do about this enemy 263. Alright, good sir. Would you like to be Kablunkered for the last time? Alright, so we're just gonna sit right here. Oh, I don't know what they would have lurking across, but hello, Mr. 263. How are you doing, good sir? Hello there, Mr. WZ. And it looks like you do high roll that. And it looks like that you do get cleared as apart from that. So we're gonna go ahead and miss that shot. Beautiful outcome as apart from that. I don't know if I'm gonna get cleared here in the process. It does not look like it's going to be the case for now, which is beautiful. So we're gonna continuously back on up then. Let's see if we can maybe get a nice solid tap right before we get finished off here. Alright, we got Mr. VK right off to the side, and we got Mr. WZ as well. That's really the only thing I could do is 108 smackaroni. Oh, he bounced me again. Unfortunate. Alright, so we're just going to reload again. Let's see what we can do as apart from this. Alright, looks like the enemies are deducted to a further capacity. So we're gonna reload and... boop! There we go. 497 clear into his vehicular. And then we're gonna mosey our way over towards the T100 LT then, as it looks like he gets plucked once. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I really wanted to try to get that clear into him, but I cannot complain. The Easter Spirit was beyond on our side for the most part, and still a fairly solid result. A 2015 damage, still going to be a fairly solid outcome as apart from that. And I can't appreciate you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna leave him for a quick. Hopefully you guys did end up enjoying today's video on the other hand. And if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure to turn on those bell notifications while you're at it, so you do not miss out on any new videos or streams. I'm jacked with protein! Yes! Admire the fury of my muscle.